What is happening, everybody? My name's Good, and welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Outriders. And yeah, we've made it to the end game, and apologies I haven't been able to capture every single sort of run of the expeditions. In process moving house, and yeah, and then I've realised through some of the back end recordings from the story that my headset had literally decided to give up the ghost, so I've had to wait for a new one to be delivered and all of that jazz. But we are at Expedition Tier 15, which opens up Eye of the Storm, which I have yet to complete. I can't complete that. But I just want to run through a few things for this video. We'll run through a an expedition for this. So my setup is standard. You've probably seen many of these over, say, the month or so that this game has been out. We're using the Earthborn Renegade Assault Rifle. It's the DLD, what you get for sort of pre-order, because it's got bone shrapnel on. It's the tactical VAR variant, which is what VAR stands for. Well done, Paul. But with Killing Spree, don't worry about them. I don't use any of the secondaries. None of this stuff is... but we've got Cold Snap, so killing enemies frozen by the skill, Explode doing massive damage, and then while we're aiming down the sight to get a lot of armor, because survivability at these sort of levels is particularly difficult. We've then got Not Impressed, so reduce damage from elites, always good, and then just a straight up armor increase and resistance increase. Killing shots afflicted by toxic, replenish 40% of the ammo, helps with the blighted rounds, really, really good. And then rejuvenation, every time our health is being replenished, we get basically all them bonuses for 8 seconds. So it's only that 2-second window that we don't have that for. Blighted rounds, trick up the sleeve. I'm keeping an eye on that just to see what, if we need that or not. And obviously euthanasia, deal more damage against enemies afflicted by toxic, so it's just more damage flat right. Emergency stance for the sort of the golem effect, which is really, really good. And then I've got extra bullets here because that was what was on the boots when I got them. Skill wise, using blighted turret, blighted rounds, cold snap's really, really good. And then class wise, again, standard build, to be perfectly honest. I have got this on for the cannonade, but I haven't got any perks that currently proc off that. I was looking between using Frozen Snap or Scrapnel. That does obviously would give us 30% extra damage for 10 seconds, but I quite like the freeze, which is really, really useful. Let's go into one that I haven't done at sort of tier 14. Let's do frontline. This one's pretty tough. I'm not going to do tier 15. I just don't have the stats for it at the moment. There's a few that I can survive all the way through. Obviously, you have to do a 14 through.
To dish out some death and dismemberment, Outrider.
Yeah, let's do frontline here.
We got more insurgents knocking. What do you say you help me out once more, like in the good old days? My soldiers will take heart seeing you fight by their side again. All you gotta do is kill everything you see, and don't stop until you've wiped out every last one of them.
So one of the things I noticed from sort of the recordings, there was a crackle that would come across, and it actually transpired that was the cable from my headset into my laptop that I record off, and I was knocking that, twisting that and all that stuff, and it was just causing that real bad crackle. So I've got a Bluetooth headset now, so fingers crossed. It's really good. Just to improve the quality of recordings that I can do. So blighted rounds up, put this up,
to raise your soldiers' morale.
do this, and then unleash, and then they explode.
Now you know the
Look at that.
clusterfuck I'm dealing with.
Just, where is he? There he is. So good. Such a good build. Say I didn't think of this. I saw this one online, to be perfectly honest. Hence why it's the standard sort of build. But you just drop the turret for some boost damage. So good. And then that, say, killing spree coupled with the one that puts bleed out. I'm gonna die here if I'm not careful. Gotta get out. Him down, and turn around and him. Alright, next on the list. Drop that. Some more. Right, he's down. Mortar shells is the worst. Hate it. Not good. Running out of that.
Never gonna end if you keep screwing up like this, Outrider.
Got stuck in that corner. But they're still tough on tier 14, and this is why I haven't really done too many tier 15s at the moment. But say where I'm moving house very, very soon. Can't really record all of these up. We're going to do it again. Good thing is somewhere. Normally, there it is. A crate of goodies and stuff that you can get. Obviously, most of the decent gear that you get for these is at the end. So let's go again. Luckily, these things generally aren't too long.
You want me to raise the soldiers' morale? There's no one left.
Now you know the clusterfuck I'm dealing with.
So good. Just literally splits them apart. Not good. Lost that very quickly. Back off. So I could do with some, I'm thinking some cooldown reduction, but fucking mortar rounds, man. Rounds again. Hate them. It's probably my least favourite of them all, which is probably why I haven't done many of it. There's some more mortar rounds. Right, stay clear. I was going a bit too gung-ho-y. That. Mortar rounds again. Him down. Mortar rounds, man. Jesus. Come on. Trying to keep him at long range where possible. That's why I got a lot of damage. Hate this map. Look at them all. Fucking mortar shells. Don't know why that's going so quick, to be honest. More of them. Ironclad down. This guy dead. He's done yet? Oh, we are. Jesus.
Artillery support incoming.
Fight your way through the trenches. Ah, there's more to come. Forgot about that.
What? That's one of our pods. And naturally, it's landed on the insurgents. Can't look at that.
Look at it all.
War's never gonna end if you keep screwing up like this, Outrider.
This is what it's like, so I'm just going to abandon that one. It's a pretty toughy one. Like I said, my stats aren't quite good enough for that just yet. Let's look at what we get. Take a sip of coffee then. Let's grab that. Try and get one. Let's try and show you a completed one. Templant is the one I have done at 15 before. But I think 14 is a sweet spot for farming for me at the moment. And this is a very, very quick one. One I'm very comfortable with. Oh, up there, really? The main thing about this build is just got to keep throwing down your turret whenever you can. Jesus, this is terrible. Just get that done. Brings him in. Jesus, I can do that like 20 seconds quicker. Just off my game a little bit today. I know why I'm struggling. I haven't got a piece of gear on that I should have. Just the keeps extra mag in. That's why. Normally have that safety net of having two.
I sure didn't think a couple of insurgents could get the best of an Outrider. Guess I was wrong.
Wow. I need to abandon this. Excellent play, Paul. Excellent play. Let's go modding. The ideal sort of mod setup means you don't have this stuff on. So I need that. Need that. I am probably going to this one on here. Right. Try again. Okay, we can't do that. Archways of Enoch. Wow, we're 22 minutes of pure failing. It's his. Yeah. The ending of this can be a bit problematic.
Tiago was right about that hum. My teeth are chattering
It
from the
gets.
vibration.
This
Strange
is very
structure.
intense.
Some kind of switch over there.
Very intensive one. Tend to keep shooting for the further away ones. Come on. There we go, that's good. That for the extra damage. Gonna just hang back here. This is where the exit is. I tend just to shoot everyone from here. Hold snap just for the speed. Oh, there's always one that gets stuck though. Always annoying, that is. Such a good ability. Freeze them all up and then just annihilate them. Okay. There we go. Right.
Nice and weird. The gate open.
Took me ages to even previously.
An obelisk mechanism in the middle. Could be the way forward.
Set your abilities. can't skip these, unfortunately. Really drop my turret, but I'm not going for speed here. Let's just try and get through one of these for you guys. Let's let that come down. Keep an eye on the red. Yeah, man. So good. Now, ideally I want to be hopefully one-tapping them, but I got big boy. Really? This is why we have that extra perk on. I think that's the better choice. Bit of a safety net. Couple more waves to go on this one, but not as bad as that. That blue haze does make it a little bit difficult to spot enemies. Really? That's where we're going to be proceeding through. There's a couple more enemies, I think. Oh no. Into the final area.
There's a storm brewing. I need to hurry.
I think this was the one that I actually cleared first to get to tier 15.
That well. Is it triggering the storm?
Ba-da-ba-ba. A couple of behemoths, a couple of brood mothers, or their equivalent to deal with in this one. wow. There goes my lighted rounds. I'm stuck. Gonna die.
That was rough.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry,
anyway,
friend.
I'm going to leave this one here at 30 minutes. I haven't completed one, but yeah, this is what I'm dealing with, and this is why I need to just gear up a bit better.
Outrider?
Yeah.
There's a storm coming your way.
It's tough. It is
There's a
tough
well
at the
Spewing
end
anomaly
tiers,
energies,
which is good.
creating the storm.
Yeah, see you guys in the next one.